Namaskaram. I pay my solemn obeisance to all the viewers and listeners. Today we are going to discuss the 12th chapter of the Old Testament. This 12th chapter is Genesis. This is a very short chapter, and there is nothing very important regarding this chapter, but still we have 3 to 4 verses which should be discussed, which I would like to mention. Here in this 12th chapter, the 4th verse reads that Abraham departed from the mainland and on the order of her Lord. It is mentioned, so Abraham departed as the Lord had spoken unto him. And Lot went with him, and Abraham was 75 years old, and he departed out of Haran. So there is nothing very special. Only one thing that is very special is that the Lord had spoken unto him. It seems that Lord is like a human being, and this Lord is speaking as we men used to speak. And then he entered into the land of Canaanite. And here again, in the 7th verse, it is mentioned that Lord has again appeared before him. Lord appeared unto Abraham and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land, and there builded he an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him. So Lord appeared before him. It could not be said that how Lord appeared, whether it is a truth or it is a dream. Lord appeared before him, and Lord used to guide him. Lord used to convey him the message. How they could say that Lord is not a form attribute. If Lord could appear, well, then it is clear that it is form. So why Christianity is stressing more on formless God when it is clearly mentioned here that Lord appeared before him? That means Lord has form. That's why it appeared on, because only form could appear. Formless could not appear. Appearance is the action of form only. And speaking also, conveying message also, guiding also is the work of, is the action of form only. And in the 12th chapter, in the 12th chapter and in the 12th verse, it is said that since there was famine in those lands, so Abraham started walking towards Egypt, and he was very aware that his wife that is Sarai, she was very beautiful, and he said to his wife that you are very beautiful, and Egyptian would take you away from me and would kill me because of you. So it is better that you should address yourself as my sister and not as my wife, so that my life could be saved. So here, in order to save one's life, the messenger, the so-called first messenger, resort to lie. So truth is not valuable to him. Saving life becomes valuable, and saving life even without knowing clearly the danger, without appearance of danger itself, just on the guess that Egyptian would kill me, on the guess he resorted to telling a lie, and he also cajoled her wife to speak lie. And in the 15th and 16th verse, it is said that princess also Pharaoh saw her in Sarai and commanded her before Pharaoh. And the woman was taken unto Pharaoh's house. And the 16th verse reads, and he entreated Abraham well for her sake. And he had sheep and oxen, and he asses, and men servants and maid servants, and she asses and camels. So all these material gains they received. And in the 17th verse, it is again an mentionable verse. This is the mentionable verse, the 17th. It reads, and the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai and Abraham's wife. Sarai, Abraham's wife. So here it is very questionable thing that if Pharaoh dealt with Abraham and her wife, though he did not at that time he was not knowing that she is his wife, but whatever the relationship, he did not misbehave with her. He dealt very warmly. So what is the logic behind plaguing Pharaoh? It is very difficult to understand here. God has punished Pharaoh. For what? He had not dealt harshly. He did not punish Abraham or his and his wife Sarai. So why Lord should plague him? Isn't it an injustice from God? So this is again a very doubtful and very unacceptable verse. And the 18th verse reads, And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me? And this Pharaoh was thinking that Abraham was doing something against him. So he became scared and saying that, oh, what you were doing, why didst you not tell me that she was thy wife? This is a good question. Pharaoh had every right to ask Abraham, why you have told the lie. And here is the characteristics of a messenger who is telling lie without the real situation has arrived for that. And the Pharaoh said that, why sayest thou, she is my sister? So I might have taken her to me to wife. Now therefore, behold thy wife. Take her and go thy way. This is a good thing that Pharaoh has done. So one more thing that I would like to mention. In the 3rd verse, it is said, And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that cursed thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So here, it cannot be said that a God should speak in this injustice manner. God is saying that I will bless them that bless thee. So if anyone would behave well with the messenger, God will behave with them in the same manner. But if anyone would misbehave, would mistreat, would curse his messenger, God would also curse them. It means God is not in just God is not behaving in a just manner. Maybe the messenger is performing not such a good thing. If a messenger is misbehaving and if messenger is doing something wrong, why not people would curse him? Why not people would punish him? So, for the Lord, justice is not a matter. For Lord is very much in affection with his messenger. Means Lord is not a justifiable Lord. Lord is behaving like an affectionate father who could side with his son who has perpetrated all the wrongs. So this is not the way of behaving. We cannot expect such thing from the so-called Lord. So this is all about the 12th chapter. So the verse 3, the verse 7th, the verse 8th, verse 4 and verse 17. These verses of the chapter 12 of the book Genesis of Old Testament these verses are not so acceptable, not so worthwhile, not so justifiable. This is what I want to convey, and these verses could not be the verses of real God. These verses are the verses of a biased man, a biased God.